is Roddy Piper. And this is my world.
Get the fuck out. Out! This is my show.
These 12 prospects have come from all around the world to train with me.
Hit me! Do the fucking high spot, not fucking rocket science. I hate big, dumb fucking guys!
I will break them down.
You tell me! No! Tell me! I'm flown across the f***ing country!
I will look into their hearts.
You need to make it by this next show, or you should get the fuck out.
They will perform at World of Hurt Live. And the crowd will know if they are the real thing.
Oh my God!
I will give these kids a taste of the pain, the heartache that is professional wrestling.
All my friends are dead.
I will let them know if they have what it takes.
Attaboy!
Or if they should quit now, before somebody gets hurt.
Get your shit together. If you get it wrong, you make me look bad.
This is my business. A world of pain. A world of risk. A world of hurt.
Roddy's students are here to advance their career, but for Vance Nevada, this experience may signal the end.
I'm Vance Nevada, and I've been wrestling over half my life. This is really how I'd like to make my living. They say good things come to those who wait, and I've waited a long, long time.
What's your name again?
Vance.
It's Vance. You sure you're awake, man? We've got some training to do, so spark up. He's apparently a veteran around Canada. He's got a book out and everything like that. And so I expect big things from this man. He comes up to me with zero energy. He's like a sleepwalker, like a zombie. But at least zombies chase people for their fucking brains.
So I'm really hoping that Roddy can give me some insight. I just need him to be straight with me. You know, if he says that it would take 10 years to accomplish what I want to accomplish, that's probably getting to be too late.
How long have you been working?
18 years.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. So, let me get straight here. What are you doing here?
You know,
18 years, what are you doing here at the World of Hurt?
You know, really, I know I'm a lot older than a lot of the guys that are here, but...
I'm sorry, how old are you?
35.
Okay. And you've written a book?
It's a history of wrestling in Western Canada.
Oh, wow. What are you trying to accomplish in your career? Are you trying to do it for a living?
It would be ideal to do it for a living, but I need to be realistic as well.
Are you married?
I am.
How many kids?
I have 2.
Okay. You're a whole different piece of work. There's no room for bullshit here. I'm not gonna f around with you. You got 2 kids.
Yes.
I'll shoot straight with you. You know what? I'll show you something. That's my kids. I get it. When I go to work for them. And I'll kill for them if I have to. I just choose not to. I get it. I'll see you later. He's a good guy. I like that guy.
Vance enters the gym and receives a mixed reaction.
Hey, kid, how you doing?
Hey, man.
I saw Kyle there, and I saw Dylan, and first impressions being what they are, that guy's an asshole.
I picked up this little number at a bookstore somewhere. It was in the cheap bin, you know, and it says Vance Nevada. Is this you?
That is, yeah.
This is you. That's cool, man. And I'm gonna keep reading this. This is brilliant. Thanks. The book's ridiculous. Like, you read it, it's ridiculous. It's a ass book. You don't get enough energy to spend all your time writing a book, but you can't even show any energy in the gym. Like, you don't want to pick up a weight and do a curl. Oh, come on, mate. What is this?
Come on up. Come on up. Close. So the first rule is this. I only ask you to work as hard as I do. Why do I work so hard? I got 4 kids. WrestleMania, they said, take a dive for Hogan. I said, go f yourself. Take a dive for Mr. T. I ain't doing it. I got children at home, too. What if they don't have me back? You gonna buy my Slurpee big cups? No. You're gonna say, that's the loser. I don't give up, period. It's rock and roll, man.
Training begins, and Roddy evaluates the students' in-ring work.
Take away your gimmicks. When you start flipping like that, you become puppet. It's a Muppet thing. Kyle and Vance. Who's clean, who's rough?
I'm rough. Clean.
All right.
Roddy uses the terms clean and rough. I guess what they call good guys and bad guys back in the day, now more commonly known as a babyface and a heel.
Ding, ding.
Vance is paired with Kyle Sebastian, a rising star he has worked with many times in the past.
Vance has been in this business a long time. He's getting old. You could see it in his face. Every time he takes a bump, he cringes.
Okay, time. Good job. Where are you coming from when you're coming here? I'm not seeing just who you are just yet. You're feeding 2 kids. That's your job in here.
In 18 years in wrestling, I've been very careful about keeping my family separate from wrestling. And there's very few people that I've ever traveled with or worked with that had an idea that Vance Nevada has kids at all.
When Kyle, when he got down there and he kicked you in the head, you just, just looked. F him. Kick his ass.
Coming up on World of Hurt.
You gotta figure out how never to get old.
You're looking at a guy who started in this business at 17 years old and has been in the ring more than half of his life.
Before the break on World of Hurt.
He's getting old. You could see it in his face.
Him. Kick his ass. You're so close. But you've been going so long in Bush League that you haven't had anybody challenge your abilities. And they are now. Get alone.
This guy, he's sleeping on his feet. And he's meant to be a veteran. He's got a big beer gut. Looks like shit. Pasty as f***. What's going on here? Seriously.
Roddy's next evaluation is the promo drill. This will be Vance's opportunity to showcase his versatility.
This is the most important part of our business. Anybody can get over once. The idea is for you to get over for the next 40 years. You got to figure out how never to get old. Vance, come on up, champ. You rough or clean?
Rough.
Rough. All right, champ.
You know, when I pulled into the arena tonight, I was walking from my car in the parking lot and this little fat kid in a tap-out t-shirt comes up to me and says, "Oh, mister, are you here for the wrestling game?" Well, yeah, I'm here to wrestle. But let me tell you something, kid. This is no game to me. You're looking at a guy who started in this business at 17 years old and has been in the ring more than half of his life.
I'm going back and forth here. You're almost a baby face.
You tell me to do that promo as a baby face.
Yes. You know what? I want you to take those 2 kids and I want you to take a moment. I want you to think of all the shit that you've gone through to feed those 2 kids.
I've chosen this line of work. My kids didn't. So I also have to think about what's fair to them.
You know, just because your kids can see you every week on TV, that's not quality time. I have sacrificed a lot, missed probably every birthday, every anniversary, so that I can make a living on the road in this business. But I've got one more piece of business to take care of before I get to come home. And that happens this week when I hit that ring. There's one more ass to kick, and then I get to go and play Barbies. There's a lot of things that my kids need to see. And there's a lot of sacrifice that I'm willing to do in this ring for them. My daughter needs a new Barbie playset, and you're gonna get it for me. 1, 2, 3, and I'm winning tonight.
Here's the tagline you're going to use. Stay where you are. Any jerk can have a kid. It takes a man to be a father.
Any jerk can have a kid, but it takes a real man to be a father. And you're gonna find out that I'm all man.
Nice job. Nice job.
I'm really gonna have to think very hard about that, whether I'm willing to use my kids as a prop, I guess.
A new day begins, and Roddy pushes the students to find their motivation.
If you don't become masters of crowd psychology, you're going nowhere. That's what you're all missing. You have zero psychology. All right, let's roll.
In the ring psychology drill, Roddy teaches the students how to convince an audience they're either a hero or a villain.
She's not being fair.
We saw that the direction for a lot of the villains was to duck and cover and bail out of the ring.
Get out of the ring and be pissed off.
Time, ref, time.
Get out.
I need a minute.
I need a minute.
I think, if fans have seen that 4 matches in a row, they're gonna get pretty tired of that.
You're working rough. Okay. You're working clean. I want you to wrestle for your kids. You need to beat him. We need to feed the family. And this punk, he doesn't have that concept at all. He got no family. Colt, would you please referee this?
Take that meat, and you got him. Holy shit. Cover him, down. 1, 2, get out, Kyle, get the fuck out of there.
Go take a walk.
Training continues, and Vance becomes visibly irritated with Roddy's direction.
Yeah, get on him a little bit there. Yeah, nice. Boom. Sunset flip him, Dad. And dive. 1, 2, 4. What are you shitting me? Come on, ref. Vance, go after him this time. Referee count. 1, 2. Kyle, get in the ring. Vance, come in the ring.
Vance's frustration reaches a breaking point. He quits the match and breaks character.
I've had enough. Come on, here's the ref, come on. 1, 2. What's going on?
Coming up on World of Hurt.
I'm trying to pull fire out of you. Come on, Daddy.
Before the break on World of Hurt.
1, 2. What are you shitting me? Come on, ref. Vance, go after him this time.
What's going on?
Jump in the ring, Kyle and Vance. Vance, I need to find it in you. I'm trying to pull fire out of you. I know it's there. And, you got everything. You got the moves. You need to incite him. As he's helping you come out as a heel, you need to incite him. You need to hit those chords that he needs hit. For as a babyface, Dad, he comes out and kicks your ass. We gotta find that with Vance. I need to piss you off. I need to get that fire out of you. You stand over there. You be the referee.
Still confused by Roddy's approach, Vance gets a lesson from the master.
Hey, Daddy. You're crying, Daddy.
Hey, time. You got control in here or what?
Get in your corners.
I'm in my damn corner, all right? My shoe's untied.
Hey!
What was that?
No, it's okay for him to do it to me, right?
I tell you clear.
To hell with you, I'm out of here.
Hey, come back in here.
F you. Don't count that fast. I'm in.
Come on, Daddy.
Ask him. Time.
My shoulder's dislocated.
I'm dislocated.
It's back here. Start getting these spots calculated. It's the psychology of them. And you'll be on your way home there.
Okay.
Good job, guys.
Thank you.
much.
When I look at this morning, it was a whole new outlook. I've really started to think about all of the little things that make a professional wrestler, not just what you do in the ring, moves and holds, but also the emotion behind the message that we need to tell in order to be compelling to an audience. I grew up watching Roddy Piper. Roddy inspires me. It's the first time in, I think, any time in my career where someone has really acknowledged that it is different being a family man with kids. You gotta go and make money and support your family. I need to get over as a baby face. God damn it, I'm gonna do it.
Nobody likes a braggart.
Why on earth would I shake your hand?
No one ever gave me an award for being a wrestler. You know what, Kyle? My reward is I learned to work instead.
Yeah! You gave it so much for something you're uncomfortable with. Holy cow. Good job.
My personal opinion is he didn't do a good job at all. I think him and Kyle stunk the shit out of that place. And I think he feels for Vance. Because Vance has got 2 mouths to feed. I'm sorry, Piper, but that's not a good job.
Coming up on World of Hurt.
I really need to be careful that Kyle is doing what he needs to do, but not at the expense of Vance Nevada tonight.
Oh my God!
Before the break on World of Hurt.
Time! My shoulder's dislocated.
Roddy inspires me.
Hours before the live event, Vance is concerned about his opponent.
Today is, a high-stakes date. The big challenge with Kyle is he's been given a role that he hasn't had a chance to do ever, and that is to be a heel. I really need to be careful that Kyle is doing what he needs to do, but not at the expense of Vance Nevada tonight. My boy is here. Really the first time that he's ever seen me do this live. It'll probably be the first time he's ever seen me raise my voice, actually. I hope I don't scar him for life. I always carry him with me.
Welcome everyone to World of Hurt Live! Tonight, facing off in the squared circle, Vance Nevada will take on Kyle, the future legend, Sebastian.
No one ever gave me an award for wrestling. In fact, this is all the prize I need right here. By all means, reach for the stars and look at tomorrow. But tonight, don't underestimate Vance Nevada.
Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 215 pounds, from Brandon, Manitoba, Vance Nevada!
Kyle Sebastian and Vance Nevada getting ready to square off here. Kyle delivers the hard slap to the face of Vance Nevada. Nevada reverses, gets Kyle to the mat, and stomps all over him. Slap to the back of the head. Kyle begging for mercy in the corner here. Oh my God! Nevada's grandmother felt that one. Kyle just rips up the picture of Vance's family. Headed to the top rope. The light shines off the unicorn, glistening off his scrotum. Kyle pleading for mercy as he goes hard off the top rope. As Vance sends him hard off. No, Kyle catches him with a stiff boot. Kyle is making his way out of the ring and dragging Nevada with him.
Kyle positions Vance for a kick to the head. The choreography calls for Vance to move out of the way at the last second.
Oh my God!
Vance mistimes the kick and receives the full impact. Dazed and unsure of his surroundings, the match unravels. With his family and Roddy looking on, Vance uses the emotion from his mistake and finds his fire.
Vance, I need to find it in you. I'm trying to pull fire out of you. I know it's there.
The big man just reversed. He's on the top turnbuckle. Oh my God! 2, it's over. Nevada gets the victory.
Vance's emotional display wins over the crowd, but backstage, he refuses the producer's request for an interview.
It was over.
I got two for challenge. You already brought one?
You made the biggest 180 of anybody. What happened? Just like overnight, boom, you just decided to get it done.
You know, a lot of stuff that you said early on really connected with me.
Anything in particular that stuck out when you finally turned the corner? And because you didn't want to involve your family, I sure respect that.
You know, some days you think, you know what, maybe I've chased this as far as I can chase it. And
that's a really good point.
And that's when I thought, you know what, if this ends up being the last big thing that I get to do, this would be a really cool souvenir for my boy to have later on down the road.
I watched a lot of guys, and when they got families as beautiful as yours, and this is not a bad way to go about it. I'll go with George Animal Steel. George Animal Steel was a school teacher. He was booked every summer for the rest of his life. And he would do his job or whatever, and then he'd say, okay, Mama and the kids, I'm gonna make the retirement money. And away he'd go, and he'd roll all summer. And he'd take it home, and then he'd get normal again.
Right.
You know, like going and getting it and coming home again.
Right.
Because it's so hard on the family.
It really is.
I'm really proud to have worked with you. Good luck to you, Vance. He's a good guy. You know, all his dreams come true, but he's a realist.